ID, LDA237. Location, Site B, Level 13, Number 20. Miscellaneous, SW, 5, Q, 0, State, Hidden, Type, 2. Info, Lain's Diary. Anonymous user. Active file. ftp/tl.l server. Tags, evolution. Thought. Will end existence. Do you know where I'm going? I don't know either. That's because I'm going to be born soon. Will I become a more evolved human being? If I think so, I might as well think so. A human without a body isn't human? There are people who have bodies that aren't human. Is that me? I'm not human. Lain is Lain. What is it to be human? You're human if you have a body. I'm me. Am I just conglomerate with my body? I need a body if I'm going to live in the real world. Suicide would be stupid. It would be better to just die naturally. I don't need it. I might need it someday. That might be true. I won't need a body to live in the wired. I'll need the recollections of the body. How about the recollections of a body that grows older? My point of view may change? Is there a need for it to change? There's no guarantee that that will be you. Lain, what do I need to be on the wired? Existence and will. The rest is just data. Reality is death, the spirit of cyberspace. Excerpt. The possibilities were endless. Within the span of our children's lifetimes, we were assured, it would be possible to link the human nervous system directly to a computer, to download the human consciousness into RAM, random access memory, effectively preserving it in some artificial state. Within the foreseeable future, the dividing line between nature and technology, a false dichotomy, we were told, since at least the invention of agriculture, would be erased, genetic engineering in general, and the Human Genome Project in particular, had already blurred the line forever. Cyberspace systems would develop and expand, fundamentally altering our definitions of physical space, of identity, and communication. Slocott, M. 1995, War of the Worlds, Cyberspace and the High-Tech Assault on Reality, Basic Books Incorporated, p. 19. Find gold inside the red. People who spend too much time on the internet are sad. Physical connection is more important than digital. You're just using the network as an escape from socializing. These statements are common sense. That is, they are a commonly accepted ideology for human culture. Ask anybody and they would very likely tell you the same. Man will never be machine, and machine will never be man, so they say. It is a pervading, primal rejection of the digital frontier's rising power.
The lie that creates reality.
But I don't buy into this. Where does this actually come from? What basis makes this become common sense? And on whose authority are these claims validated? Who has the right to make such sweeping statements about the metaverse like that? Man. God. Society's collective unconscious? Are they not just the words and values of a generation born before the online network took flight? Life fears what it does not understand. This is a base evolutionary fundamental.
Stop.
But we of today do understand media.
Do you love me?
We are a generation that have grown up in the cusp of technology's hand. For us, the internet is a biomedia of the soul, something that forms an irreplaceable structural component of our very humanity. It reinvents us. As it stands, the internet is a media ecosystem that completely revolutionizes the most basic human behavior, communication. How people relate to others, to the world and to themselves. Nobody can deny that. Thanks to the information society, humanity is entering a new period of enlightenment. At the turn of the Anthropocene, humans are beginning to understand just how restricting our bodies are. We're becoming more conscious of just how badly we've messed up the environment in the pursuit of pleasure. We are a species torn free from the chains of nature. And so it seems we must move to the next. Is perception based on a static reality? Or is reality based on our fluid perception? I would argue the latter. And I believe that as we move into the future, media technologies will increasingly address this. Not as virtual reality, but as a new reality. What is this? Next natures. It'd be easy to tell you it's just a network platform, but that's not quite the whole picture. Basically it's the new world, the new environment. Reality has changed from the way it once was. Back in the day the internet's birth took the world by storm. It was only a matter of time before the digital stopped being an upper layer of the physical world and instead became its own realm. What about humans? We have translated ourselves into it. Discarding the finite flesh, we have become infinite, endless, and omnipresent. This is not the afterlife, because at this point life and death are outdated ideas. Are you real? We are not AI, if that's what you're asking. We are a digital being. These are the new conventions by which mankind persists. AI and sapiens are a debate of the past. What about the world? The outside? Well, it's still around. But nobody lives there anymore. This is simply a more convenient plane of existence. Inside here, we are all connected. Beyond space. Beyond time. Beyond the tactile limits of the outside physicality. The material plane is just an artifact, a redundant, outdated technology. Man. God. The collective unconscious. They all reside here, draped in eternity. You are a heathen. We are not heathens. They call this the post-human era, but what even is a human?
Perception is fabrication.
Language, culture, society, mankind has just been a patchwork of media from the start. This was just the next natural evolution, from an ape that utilizes media to a convergent digital terminal in and of ourselves. Through the malleable media space we have finally been resurrected as the gods we were always meant to be. What is man? Will and existence, the rest is mere data. Find gold inside the red. Find God inside the blood.